everybody, welcome back to Bucked Up Farming. We got some big tasks ahead of us. Let's head over to the seed shop and get started. Farm's been pretty stable over the last few weeks. We have been working on our seed treatment, but that came at the price tag of selling off our old loading equipment, being the Bobcat and my old forklift, for this JCB teleskid. It was hard to try and find one of these for any less than 50 grand. I came across this one for 49, and the hopes of investing in this big of a skid steer is that we can maximize our efficiency by not having to flip back and forth between two pieces of equipment. Some of the other things we need to do is get online with Nate at the co-op so we can get the fertilizer, or the NH3, ready to go for the 9R, and I'm going to start mapping field boundaries with a new gator. I don't know about you guys, but the teleskid just seriously is one of my absolute favorite skid loaders of all time. Still maybe not as much as a Bobcat, but it seriously is such a great contender, and I feel this is going to be a great investment for the farm. That'll easily get us up to the top shelf. Before we get started with our work in the seed shop, I'm going to head up to the dealer to get the gator situation figured out, while also looking at a seed drill I am considering investing in for next year's crop planting. And then to round it all off, we're going to get into some more tillage. On the quick topic of tillage, we were ripping around with our 7-shank on the back of the 9R, but for the most part, we have done our best to plow all of this up, hopefully break up some of that really tight packed soil so the air could get to it. What on earth are you doing?
You need 3 trailers to deliver the stuff, so I'm delivering the second trailer.
Okay. I'll try and start getting one of them loaded. Do you want the boxes first, or do you want the bags?
It don't matter.
You're going to have to run it by me what you need again, because I'm losing track.
A trailer of bags of corn, a trailer of boxes of corn, and split 50-50 of beans.
Yep.
Simple. Not that hard.
Well, it's not, but I'm trying to organize boxes, and it's been a mess. I finally picked up my skid steer to fix all of my efficiency issues. We'll figure it out. I'm going to need to talk to you about NH3 equipment anyway. I got to rent the toolbar for the 9R and a couple tanks.
Yeah, that's pretty easy to get done.
Okay, see you in a bit, bud.
See you, bud.
Just so we can get it out of the way, I would have loved to get this gator retrofitted to run the RTK system and get my field mappings done with it, but the input cost and time it's going to take is just not really in the budget. So Marty hooked me up. We hauled one in from, what is it? I think it's Smithville. An XUV gas model. Already has the satellite put on the roof, and I just need to wait to get a monitor in the cab. But this one's pretty much set in stone, giving me a couple thousand for the gator behind the building, and I'm going to get this thing for about a sub $19,000. Gotta love having good connections. But while we're filing paperwork, you guys can let me know down in the comments. This is the drill that we are looking to invest in. This was hauled in not too long ago from a surrounding dealer. Only want $40,000 for it. If you guys are fans of Bucked Up Farming and you'd love to see more of this series, you got to let me know by heading down below, smashing that like button, and possibly subscribing as well. Every video might be someone's first episode, so thank you for tuning into the channel, whoever you might be. Each weekend, whichever series that we do some content on, we always have an amazing audience that turns out week in and week out. I will have a special offer for you guys, hopefully by the start of October, working with Farm Focused on something, but I need to start bagging some seed to get it in the trailers for Nate. Anything specific you need from me?
$1 million would be nice.
Well, I can't do that. Well, I could, but I'd only have 17 grand left.
Oh, well, good for you. I don't got that. Why do you think I'm working for the co-op now?
Well, it's not my fault you're broke.
All right, I got to get back to work. When are you planning to come out to the co-op?
Well, I'm going to throw some bags in one of the trailers for you so we can keep working on that, and then I can make the trip.
See you, bud.
We won't do any field mapping quite yet, as I'm still going to try and dial in my navigation system to make sure the satellite will be talking to the computer correct. We need to get those bags into the trailer for Nate, as we're going to be doing bags more than we are boxes. I just hope that the deck on this trailer is the same height as my flatbed. It looks like it is, maybe a little lower, and that works in my favor. This is a really nice Wabash trailer, wow. Ooh, that is significantly lower. We'll be fine, we'll figure it out. A little easier to get over the humps with this than it would be that old forklift. All right, how bad's the drop? Oh, that is bad. Nate said he wanted 1 level worth of pallets on the floor, but I don't know if the collisions are wide enough in this trailer to fit these pallets too wide. Ooh, I don't know. It doesn't look like it. So we're gonna have to stack the whole trailer like this. Let's head our way up to the co-op and get our toolbar situation figured out. Looks as though Austin's out doing some tillage. Haven't heard much from him, and Grant still is not on today, but we have Austin and Nate. That'll probably be our more consistent lineup since Grant's starting harvest on his real-life farm. I'll probably be going down with him at some point to go do some work, but until he calls me, I'm not going because that's like inviting yourself to a party. It doesn't really look good. I'm pretty certain this is the first time I have been to the co-op. So welcome guys to Ray County, Missouri's co-op. This is the actual one, and this is Nate's extension. Where is he at? There he is. Howdy friend, where you want me?
Well, I mean, I got you 4 options right here, so near your 4 options, I guess.
Okay, what do we got? I know I'm gonna run bigger than these. Kind of like the big wing disc.
Because I thought you said 8R, so that's kind of why I brought these 2 first ones out.
Yeah. It's either going to be the 60 or the Dalton. And I kind of like the Dalton, but that might be a little much.
Should do the same job. I mean, I know if you're wanting more of like a better, smoother finish, the bigger bar would do better. Or
well, the thing about it is that it's going to run on bean ground, so it's not really tearing through a bunch of trash.
So yeah, you're fine with the Dalton then.
And you were saying, or is that just lime that costs $5 grand for rental?
The lime equipment ones. These are like $8 grand, especially the Dalton right now, because that's brand new. Nobody's used it yet.
Dibs. Depending on which tank I pull. Usually I just like pulling the smaller tanks, but I see you at least got a tandem set.
Oh, I actually went ahead and filled both tandem sets for you.
Alrighty then.
I'll
start with the smaller one.
Yeah, the smaller one, then I would go up to the big one. Once you've used everything you're going to use out of them, bring them back, and I'll get the final weight, and I'll give you the final price on everything you owe.
That'll work. Thank you, sir.
So, thank you. You have a good one.
As to you as well. All right. That looks pretty slick on the back of this. That's good to know. I know it's going to take us a little bit to get this dialed in completely. We also have to make sure we're wearing the proper safety equipment. Anhydrous is not something you really want to mess with. If I had to do that massive chunk of ground this year, I would probably start with the bigger tanks, but I kind of wholeheartedly believe that I can get everything I need done with this one tank. Since we're already up here, we might as well start with the bean ground across from the co-op. I already went ahead and bought the gear. It's kind of sitting in my cubby in the back. So let me get a quick change of clothes and we will be on to laying some gas. Don't make fun of me. It's the best I had. I look like a giant latex glove. In 22, they had that same outfit, but you actually had like a respirator mask on your face. Why they got rid of that, I couldn't tell you. But you can really see that work we did with the Ripper to kind of try and break up some of that clay soil. It's had about 3 to 4 days with some hotter sun and 20-mile-an-hour winds to dry out. Change our values to corn before I forget about it. I don't expect it to make a huge yield difference, but just so we can work with that clay to see if it can help maybe spark a 75% yield rather than a 40%, that's what I'm looking for. NH3 is on. Let's see what it lets us do. Really? That's what the best for corn is? Let it rip, tater chip. Flow down through our waterway. Target for corn on loamy sand. We're hardly using anything. Let's just check our soil types as it does this. Really? Loam just does not take very much nitrogen. For you guys who actually do anhydrous work, down in the comment section, let me know which soil type usually takes the most amount of NH3 and which one takes the least. If 22's way of nitrogen plays out the way I think it would, clay always takes the most and sand takes the least. How can it say that there's no crop detected? There's bean stubble right in front of it. This waterway isn't as aggressive as some of my other ones, so we're not going to worry about making a grass pad out of it. I'll just have to make sure we just take it slow with the planter or the drill, whichever one we use. But speaking of plots that we're going to need to do this to, I will have plot 44 4. Thought I had one more. No. We did not really have a lot of bean ground. We're going to need to invest in some ground because I do not have any more, and all this crop rotation is going to go to beans next season. Maybe we'll end up doing what Grant was mentioning way earlier in the series, which is a 50-50 application split between NH3 in the fall, and then we'll just side dress in the summer. But for the meantime, we'll just deal with the results as they sit. At least our build for the NH3 won't be very high. We've done this whole plot and hardly used 3%. Because we do not have much what would be corn ground for next season, I might start working out a deal with these farmers in this plot to get 45, 39, 40, and 43. The actual field boundaries for the sector goes all the way from here up to Nate's and back, but Nate already owns this, and he'll probably end up buying out 38. I'll just complete my portion of the sector. Nate is going to be furious when he finds out I only needed to use this thing for 2 plots. Oh, my bill is going to be so cheap. I bet you my bill isn't even close to 10 grand. Most of this ground is probably going to register as stubble tillage or cultivated, so I am going to run the VT over the top of it to prep it for seed bed. Just got a few little spots to catch, and then we will head south to my other chunk of ground. Has Austin got a versatile? Looks like an old versatile. Oh yeah, he's ripping around. He has a case disc? Huh. As late as Austin has been to the party, I honestly think he's further ahead in tillage than I am. Wait a minute. No, he might not be. Because last weekend we did the entire stream of just tillage and I knocked this whole plot out. With the exception of this little slip. I just keep getting busy with the seed shop. I ain't got enough time to get out to the field. Come on, Buck. Get your head together. The reason I wouldn't buy these plots right now is because that would mean I'd have to get into the field and harvest all of these. Granted, that does give me some extra moolah. The combine is already put away for the season, and I do not want to have to drag it back out again to clean it out again, just so I can get another half a truck from each plot. Especially the beans. I don't even think the 2 bean fields together would fill up the front hopper. Let's get this set up. Just swing it on around. I think for this plot, we'll tune you guys into 3800 the buck, because we haven't done that in a little while. Get some anhydrous work in, and then contemplate on whether or not I'm going to buy all that ground now, or I'm going to buy it later. Cue the music.
8 years old, gone fishing with a handful of worms on a riverbank with her daddy, cheeks all smudged in dirt. She's so proud, catching fish, missing both front teeth. Her daddy blind and happy to the trouble she'll be. All the trouble she'll be. A complicated wonder must have took more time to figure her out, to get perfect just right. 7 days he took, then he said it is good, but there's just something missing in my world. So on the 8th day, God made country girls, country girls.
Well, we've certainly used more in this plot than I thought we would, especially considering the soil types, but that just might be the luck of the draw. We'll probably end up getting a little under 90% left in the fill tank. I'll wrap this up, bring it back to Nate, we'll get ourselves our final price tag, then it should be back to vertical tilling with the deer.
A few moments later.
What an idiot! I can't complain too much because I took out a mailbox earlier. What a bonehead. I would make fun of you, but the fact that I was going full speed and clip a mailbox, I have no room to talk.
I mean, you pushed me off the road.
Buddy, I tried to get out of the way, and you blew past me doing 60 and a 40. Well, probably more than that. You're probably doing, what, 90?
Oh, at least.
Okay, Nate, I'm done with my stuff now.
It's a Smurf.
I know, I look like a giant latex glove.
And you're short, so you are a Smurf.
Maybe. I am short, you know. Hi, how you doing? I just about
He's
started
got a
singing
big
hi ho, it's off to work we go. That's Snow White. I'm stupid. What are the Smurfs say?
What? No. I don't know. What do Smurfs sing? That seems very Canadian. So let's say they're Canadian.
I can't remember the song they sing now.
I guess.
Yes, but they had a certain song they sang. I can't remember it now. I guess I'm not a Smurf. I should know that by heart. Anyways, Nate, I got my stuff back. I used like 12% in the tank. It didn't take hardly any for some odd reason. I probably have to run and do a little side dressing later in the summer, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, I'll do the math and send you the bill.
Perfect.
What
do you need?
Oh, well, I seen you going past and then crash into my mailbox. Anyways, I came to put in my seed order because I knew you were coming here, so.
Okay. Do you have your specific hybrids on what you're looking for?
No. My agronomist sent that over to you.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Just get me the numbers because I'm already stacking a trailer full for Nate, and I'll just put it in the queue.
I think it was like 20 pallets of whatever the heck my agronomist sent over.
20 pallets of bags or 20 pro boxes? Because pro boxes have 500.
Pro boxes. Was it pro boxes? I can't remember. Maybe
pro
it was
boxes. Pro boxes hold 45 bushel, which is technically 500 more liters than the pallets of bags. For every 2 pro boxes, you're technically getting an extra pallet of bags.
I think it was bags then.
How many pallets of bags? 20 bags of pallet. How many do you want for corn and beans? It's 50-50?
Probably more like 70% corn.
70% corn, and what are we putting this on?
What do you mean, what are we putting this on?
Putting it on a 53-foot flatbed? Am I putting it in the bed of a truck?
I don't know. You can put it on whatever. I thought you were delivering it.
I am.
And I thought I had a big order.
To clarify, you said 20 pallets.
You're not making sense here,
No. You said 20 pallets, just so I know.
Yes.
15 pallets of corn, 5 of beans.
Perfect.
I'll stack that on my flatbed. Thank you.
My bill's going to be big, isn't it?
Probably.
I want to see that. Yeah. I want to see that bill when that's done.
Yeah, I don't.
You see, I don't know why he would need that much seed because I'm thinking it's only going to take me 2 boxes worth to plant my whole plot.
Okay. I may be pre-preparing for some ground that I may be getting.
Are you buying a whole section?
Are you buying the rest of the neighborhood or something? Like
pretty much.
I might have to get on the horn because I got 4 pieces of ground I'm looking to buy. I might have to get before he does.
I got to pre-prepare, man.
Here.
Okay.
Right,
you remember that farm just down there, the cattle farm?
Yes. Richard.
Richard. Yeah, I put in an offer on that. I'm waiting to hear if he accepted it or not. He said he's going to get back to me by the end of the day.
Hey, question for you. How much would you want for that little Dorito that's just north of my massive plot?
A little Dorito. I mean, I'd kind of like to keep that, but
if it's something you'd be willing to say, if it's something you'd be willing to sell, I'd be willing to put some money down for it.
All right.
It
depends if I get my ground leases.
You two bozos find out what else you need to do. I gotta go.
Alrighty.
Oh.
And find all my buttons. Bye-bye now.
That man couldn't even wash it off before he bring it back.
Apparently not.
We give him a nice clean piece of equipment. He just takes it and brings it back in that condition.
I mean, it's Buck. You should have expected that.
And that is very true.
But you better not ever borrow any of his equipment and bring it back dirty.
Exactly.
Ever.
You bring it back dirty.
You're going to get an earful.
Exactly. You bring anything in his back dirty with even a crumb of dirt, you're going to never hear the end of it.
You better not even put it. You put a scratch on that thing, yeah, you're paying the full value of the machine.
I'm a little surprised I didn't have to because I probably put
Hey, Austin, your left butt cheek's too fat. I've heard all of the complaints you guys just said. I didn't really think about it because I came straight from the field. I can clean it off if you want to. I have a couple jugs of Andy Clean.
This guy's partnered with Andy Clean. He doesn't even bring back clean equipment.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I came
really
straight from the field.
It don't change that fact.
I can haul it all the way back and get it cleaned up if you want me to, if it's that big of an issue.
No. You already dropped it off now. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna go clean that piece of equipment. You have fun doing what you're doing.
All right. See you later, man. No way, he's coming back.
Back up, you piece of garbage! Give me that!
Oh man, that is too good. That is too good. Hey, what you got that thing out? You mind spraying off my truck real quick?
There you go.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Might as well clean something.
No tires, just gas. Oh, that's a good one. I think we'll head back to the farm quick. Just make sure we have everything dialed in for our seed orders. We're going to have another shipment coming from Whiffles and Pioneer of their respected crops. And then I will see you guys in the vertical till. What a time to be alive. If you guys would like to check out the rest of the Bucked Up Farming playlist, as the playlist grows, you can find that in the top right-hand corner of your screen. Wait a minute. No, we already did do this plot. We got to shift over to the bean plot. Hold up. There we go. So make sure to keep it light, keep it loose, keep it fresh, and most importantly, keep it fun. We shall see you guys all in the next one. This is the Rental Man out. Peace.